Hello everyone, my name is Poncho. I'm a content creator on YouTube and a Master Tier Snorlax one trick in Pokemon Unite. I was trying to get back to Master Tier for Season 3 and I got to try out my other strategy. It's called Snorlax Jungle and it's really effective, especially Expert through Veteran and even into Ultra. We're going to be taking Flail and the items you're going to be taking are Energy Amplifier, Focus Band, and Buddy Barrier. All of those items and build are really optional except for Flail. Flail is necessary to take at level 5 because it makes your first gank after you clear out the jungle really powerful and unexpected, especially for lower elo type players. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the basic mechanical way that you can start your clear, get a good clear going, and then never have problems with your clear again. So basically the only thing that can mess you up when you're trying to complete your first clear of Snorlax Jungle is this third auto attack, or any auto attack after you use your tackle ability. It's going to charge a specialized auto attack. You see that bar underneath? It gets 1, 2, and then the next one's a belly flop that does AoE damage. So the only thing that's bad about this is that it will displace you. So you see how I knocked it up right there to stop it from knocking me up with my tackle? That's an option that you can do, and usually you'll be able to kill it by the time it does anything else anyway. But what you have to watch out for is that when you use that third belly flop, it displaces you. So you can actually be standing outside of the range of the knockup and still get knocked up if you time your third belly flop tackle incorrect. The good news is, right after we clear this crab, if you give it about 4 or 5 seconds, you will have Flail on the fly every time as long as no one messed with your jungle. So what you can do now is immediately cheese gank. You ping to set up an ambush, you go as far as you can forward, and you chase whoever's the furthest back first. I focused him down really easily because I have the level 5 power spike and they're both still level 3. I got to clear my jungle effectively this game. No one tried to stop me or stand in my way, so I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I think I'm probably going to kill both. I very rarely tend to back down when I'm playing Snorlax Jungle, especially when I'm in lower elo like Veteran or Ultra. The next thing you need to remember is that the buffs are on a 1-minute cooldown. This is hard to keep in mind, especially if you're in the heat of the moment, but basically what that means is you have enough time to go try a gank for about 5 seconds before you have to back. What that means is you have to show up for the gank. By the time you are seen by the enemy on the map, you have to complete the gank in about 5 seconds and hit the B button. This is really important to remember as any jungle, not just Snorlax Jungle. The more time you waste with those buffs up and no one is clearing them, the less XP and rewards there are for your teammates in the game. So even if you are too far away and you see your teammate going to try to take your buff, thank them. It's very good of your teammate to do that for you because you need someone to do these chores. Jungler is basically a glorified janitor. So here we go, cleaning up some trash as a janitor. You see how I showed up to this gank at the same time as the bird? It's because that's a really effective tool as a jungler. You have to remember that they are getting frustrated when you gank them. So they're going to be pinging for help. The bird is going to be feeling the pressure to try to do something. He's going to be reactive, but we're going to be proactive. We're going to try to run the same play again because we only got stronger, right? As long as nothing changed and our levels got stronger than theirs, we're doing fine, but we have to back right away because look at our buffs popping up. The first clear that you do will respawn at 8 minutes 35. The second one is going to be about 7:26 or so, depending on what happens. We have to get back to the butt whooping. I'm going to go ahead and push him off his tower a little bit. Looks like my team doesn't want to F with it, so I have to respect that as a jungler. If you're trying to make your teammates pull off a play that they aren't comfortable pulling off, it's your fault. It's not theirs. That's called forcing a play. As a jungler, you have to remember that. You can't do that, but luckily what I just did there was actually fine, and I call this the buff transfer complete. If you get killed as a jungler because you're acting stupid, but your teammate gets to kill the person that killed you, the buffs get onto them, just like in this game. So what I'm going to say right there is, hey, buff transfer complete. I gave the Venusaur the double buffs as I planned to the entire time, and we're back to clear another time. So you see how I'm clearing right now? So that probably had to respawn around 6 minutes or so. So this is a pretty good indication that we're doing the correct strategy. That's the nice part about playing Snorlax Jungle is you never have to wonder if you're doing the right thing, because if you're doing the correct thing, you'll walk out from base and your buffs will be spawning for you like clockwork every time. So here I was a little bit too early, but it's okay. I just go ahead and get the crab. I go back to the blue and we're going to run it down again. I'm probably going to aim for top, but I might not if some other stuff spawns in front of me. For example, those piglets over there on the left. You see how when I started this clear, I started red, blue, and then I went over to the piglets. I cleared them vertically like so, and then I went back to my red, blue. They spawned again. I cleared them all, and then piglets spawned in front of me after I cleared them again. That's a cyclical clear. That's what I like to do if my teammates are being doggos or if I'm very far behind and I feel like all hope is lost. And you have all of these things spawning. You can clear all of your buffs, clear all of the piglets, and then go back and clear all of your buffs and clear all of the piglets again. So here was a pretty desperate attempt to try to get a Rotom. I don't believe in any objective ever except piglets. But hey, look, I respawned and I walk out of the thing and my stuff is up and ready for me to clear. So that means I must have been doing my job right. This is what I'm telling you. I'm having a system in place. I made a system. I'm going to act on the system. I'll deviate from the system if it's helpful or if I think it might be worth a shot. But other than that, I always just follow a system whenever I'm playing video games. And if you want to learn more about following a system to help you climb, you can watch me stream 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays Central Time. I'm streaming Pokemon Unite and I'll help you climb. But here's a real important notice. So if you look at my level here, I'm level 13 and I'm waiting in a bush for them to show up to the Zapdos. Because all that these people know is that they have to show up to the Zapdos. They're going to try to throw a 50-50 every time. So the way that you deal with people trying to throw a 50-50 every time is you make sure you're higher level than them and you make sure that you're ahead in points, and then you never even touch the Zapdos until it's absolutely free, and you just continue killing them over and over again. So here I go. I'm going to try to get a sneaky goal off because I see them trying to waste our time so that we don't get caught up. We get a big lead there, so we should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and try to fight it out here. I'm very far ahead. I'm max level in the game. I am max level 15, so we're very good and nothing should get in our way. I'm going to go ahead and back and defend. That bird actually tricked me and I got to get tricked, but now we're actually fine. So it looks like we got a pretty clean victory here. Guys, thanks for watching this. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, there's going to be a lot more high quality stuff. That was pretty close. It was too close for comfort, but I think it shows that not only is Snorlax jungle possible, it's pretty dang OP. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Peace.